I played many games in my lifetime before, but one thing I do like about video games is sometimes if it's simple and easy to pick up and play, then that's all I pretty much need. And this game is no exception to that pick up to play, but difficult to master. Well, this game's not hard, but we'll talk about that right now. Well, anyway, this game is called, I don't know, it's hard to pronounce the stupid name. Okay, it's Venusian Vengeance. This game is a arcadey top-down shooter. That's what I'm gonna explain about the game. I don't know. Well, good. We'll talk about it later. Okay. All right. Right now, about this game, you play as John Dagger. Okay. About the story, well, it's nothing too special. Pretty much the Soviets have taken over the planet Venus, hence the name of the game. I don't know why they came up with that name, but who cares? And pretty much the U.S. decided to send one guy to pretty much fuck their shit up. And yeah, that's the gist of it. And if you don't like the story, then too bad. That's what it is, so deal with it. But anyway, story's not important. What's important in a video game is the gameplay. So, how is this game turn out? Well, okay, the game's actually pretty good. The game, pretty much, like I said, it's a top-down arcade shooter, but it's actually a pretty good one. Well, not great, but it's not bad either, so. Well, pretty much you move John around the levels. I think there's 5 or 6. I can't remember. It's been a few times since I've played this game, and I got the footage to record it. I actually beat this game twice so far, and pretty much use the keyboard to play this game. The game has no controller support, which kind of sucks to be honest, but actually the keyboard controls are not that bad. You pretty much use double ASD to move around, and you use the mouse to move your cursor on the screen, and you press the light, and you hold the light mouse button to shoot. And that's it! Seriously, it's that simple. Everyone can pick this game up and play. Oh, but you may think, oh, this game's gonna be easy as pie. Well, no. This game's hard. But it's not bullshit hard like in other games that I played. Like Super Meat Boy. Well, Super Meat Boy is not that hard. But I played games that some people may like. But, oh my god, the difficulty is ridiculous. But let me explain about that. You see, the enemies are... Okay, so, at first you fight the freaking Soviets. They tend to shoot you, then you gotta face these giant muscle men that charge at you, and they're just easy. And later on, you get to fight alien life forms. Oh my god, some of these alien designs are a bit creepy. Like, you face these Russian mutated bears. I don't know, I don't get it. And then you fight these stingray-like worms that does spread shots, I think. You know, they shoot like free projectiles out of their tentacle mouths or where the fuck they are. And then, also you fight little spider-like things. They're not head crabs. I look carefully. And then you fight fucking ninjas. I am not making this shit up. You fight ninjas in the end of the game. Well, you fight one as a mini-boss, but he was not that difficult. But eventually, you fight ninjas, and these ninjas are actually fairly challenging. They can teleport over the place. They fire spread shots, and also, well, they also charge at you with their what's that? The one blade weapon with 2 pointy things on the end. Size. Yeah, I was about to say that. Size. And the game ends with you fighting the fucking mega boss of ninjas. And he's ridiculously easy. All you gotta do is watch the patterns and you're good to go. And occasionally he spawns other ninjas, but they're not too much of a threat. So, but overall, the shooting controls are actually pretty good. You actually have multiple weapons, but they're actually not that many. You have a rocket launcher, Actually, okay, oh, sorry about that. Okay, you have default weapon, which is an energy pistol that fucking vaporizes enemies into bloody mess. I am not kidding. It's freaking badass. And it has a decent rate of fire, and it's actually not too bad as a default weapon. And also, eventually you get the rocket launcher, which is actually pretty good, but you gotta be very careful because it can damage you as well as the enemies. It'll kill anything one hit, but if you're not careful, it will take a chunk of your health bar. And also, you got this weird reflecting energy ball weapon. It may sound good, but there's a problem with this weapon. The screen shakes every time it hits anything. I mean anything. Enemies, walls, ceilings, some weird destructible metal thing, even fucking explosive barrels. It shakes. That may not sound too bad, but it can be a little distracting, especially if you're firing multiple at once. Oh, and the last one you get is the rapid fire plasma chain gun. And it's freaking as awesome as it sounds. Now, all the weapons have unlimited ammo, so you don't have to worry about that. But the special weapons, but all the weapons, actually, no, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm doing it off script because I'm too lazy to make one. But the pistol has unlimited ammo, but the other weapons, they have, limited use. It pretty much has a timer, which actually makes sense. And I think the game is well designed enough, so you can pretty much beat the game with the pistol if you really want to, which makes it fair. But I like the weapons anyway. And it's actually pretty good. I think all the weapons serve a purpose, and I don't think they're all bad. So, alright, so let's see. Eventually, so the game also has a health bar, which I think it take like 5 hits. Maybe no, actually 6 hits damage until you get until you die. And it's really nice because if you look carefully on your character's portrait, every time you get hit, the skin really peels off the bone until it's a skeleton or a skull, which is actually a pretty nice detail. I kind of like that though. Let's speak about the detail of the game. This has to be one of the best 8-bit games ever played. Yeah, this game is fairly new. It's not from the Nintendo Entertainment System, and no, it doesn't have screen flickering or hell, even slowdown. I hate slowdown, but I don't mind screen flickering because I actually like screen flickering in Nintendo games. That's coming from a guy who was born in '96 and never played a Nintendo system in his life besides Emily. But besides that, the music's actually pretty good too. It has some good catchy tunes, and I kind of like it across the board. I think it's made by the same guy who programmed the game, which is actually pretty impressive. And also, sound design wise, there's nothing to talk about other than it's good. Oh, and about the bosses. Well, they're all piss easy. Well, maybe the jetpack guy, but they all have hilariously cheesy dialogue. That reminds me of an 80s action movie, which I do love, by the way. So, overall, this game's actually pretty good. Would I recommend it? Well, yes. But it's a ridiculously short game, but I don't think that's a problem because the game's good enough anyway. But for those who want more replay value, there's really not much to talk about other than just becoming good at the game. Well, overall, I will recommend my buy recommendation for this game is buy it with minimum expectations and also buy it on a sale, because that's how you get the best money. That's how you get your money's worth on this game. So overall, I hope you enjoy this game for what it is. It's not a bad game, but it's also not a great game. It's a good game, and that's it. So until then, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.